There's a look at Trevor Hansen, who has just tied the score at 5-all. Hansen, a senior, he knows what winning is all about. Dumont, the man in front of the net, got the puck to him. And again, a timeout, some discussion over at the LaSalle bench. Bob Ronzio saw his team down 4-0, come back to take a 5-4 lead. And Hansen has just taken his helmet off.
Delay because
yeah, I was going to say it isn't a timeout, is it? Because they've been taken, the fans littering the ice with some debris. Well, that is being scooped up. Bill Belial's team is back at a 5-5 tie.
Trevor Hansen again. It just seems, Chiggs, the game has gone so much up and down, and again, we talked about high school hockey capitalizing on mistakes. And when you're able to do that, which I think when you think about the game, both teams have been able to do that. They really have capitalized on their scoring opportunities, getting to loose pucks, being a little more aggressive. In that case, Mount St. Charles capitalizing, getting to the loose puck and putting it in.
Goals have come in bunches. Remember when Mount St. Charles scored in the first period? It was just bing, bing, bing. They had 3, then 4. And at the beginning of the second period, LaSalle Academy rattled off 4 in a row to tie it and then took the lead just past the 12-minute mark. And at 4:29 in the third period, Mount St. Charles has tied the game 5-5. Will this open the floodgates? Or will LaSalle come back? LaSalle, David Dupont down the right side, dumps the puck in. Going it after it is John Wallace. Knocked away from him by Perron. Perron using the boards here on the right side, failed to clear the zone. And then gets it back to the blue line into the skates of David Dupont covering the right side. And then Lord got bumped on the board. The puck loose and recovered now by Dennis Souza. Souza plays it around the board. Reaching for it was Eric Nowak. The play is called as the puck came outside the line and back in offside.
Chiggs, we've watched 2 periods, and I'll be honest with you, I can't figure out what is check and what is not a check. We talked earlier about high school rules in Rhode Island is you cannot check someone in the offensive zone. Incidental contact is allowed, but I'm having a hard time being able to tell, and I think it's probably difficult very difficult for the officials to make that judgment call, especially in a 5-5 game. You don't want to give somebody that advantage.
Coaches, though, have been under good control. They haven't been yelling at the officials outside of one call when they thought the face-off, LaSalle thought the face-off should be in the Mount St. Charles end of the ice. Really, they've let the officials handle the game. Maybe
that's the advantage in a 3-game series also. You don't want to, show any too much emotion. Show the kids to relax. You still have a couple of games left to play after this one. It's not all, win or lose tonight.
LaSalle Academy in the white uniforms, unable to move the puck out of their end of the ice. Art Sarin back for it, tries the left side, but actually turned it over. Amy Dumont put it back to the net. Now comes out in front to Dumont, but covered by Ronzio, and play is called. Ronzio covering the low ice, the short side, to hold on to that puck and bring about a face-off in his own zone. The note on LaSalle Academy, the defending national champions, defeated West Roxbury Catholic Memorial, defeated the defending champs, I should say. That too was a close game, 3-2, I believe.
Yeah, Catholic Memorial is an awfully good hockey team. I expect them to win the Massachusetts title.
Shot got through and covered again by Ronzio, so Mount St. Charles keeps pecking away. Good shot from the point, this by Al Dumont.
How important face-offs are. Mike Amiccioli loses the draw back. Shot right on net. Again, a good save by Jason Pinto. Able to cover up the rebound.
Well, unable to clear the puck after having won that draw. Amiccioli over the far side. Overskated it. Kevin Conway pulls up back to the net. Plays it through a check. And up to Amiccioli off his stick and all the way down the ice. They ruled it didn't go off the stick. The officials will call that back on an icing. 8 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third period. The game tied 5-5, and the pace has slowed dramatically.
Yeah, Jiggs, like we were talking about, I don't know if that is really to an advantage for either team. Mount St. Charles is a skating team. They like to keep the pace going. They want to use their speed and quickness to their advantage. and with the slow pace, that doesn't help them. LaSalle, on the other hand, is an explosive offensive team, and they want to get the game going at a quicker pace so that they can, use their offense and generate some offense with their skilled players.
Well, the puck taken here by David DuPont, and it's taken away, recovered. DuPont gets it out of the zone. John Perron turned it over, and the LaSalle Academy Rams have moved on into the Mount St. Charles zone. And Sen trying to put one in front of him. Stock loose, comes right out in front, and the drive to score! John Wallace! The Rams lead the Mounties 6-5.
Well, that's just an opportunity right there for John Wallace to pick up a free puck. Mount St. Charles really had a tough time clearing the puck out of the zone. It looked like a volleyball game for a while there, trying to bat it away. Unfortunately, they batted it right out in front of the net to John Wallace. Watch the puck come up in the air, and you see two players batting it. It hits a stick, comes out front, and there's John Wallace. Nobody on him, and he takes a good snapshot, good shot, low to the blocker side.
Very good heads-up play by Wallace, and he has his team on top.
Here's a look at the sixth goal, the leading goal for LaSalle. Watch the puck go up in the air. Mount St. Charles players batting it. Then it hits the stick, comes right out front. And opportunity, John Wallace really calmly picked up that puck, took a stride, found the opening, and shot it. A lot of times you see at this age level, players get the puck and they panic, they have a chance and they shoot it right away. But Wallace showing some good composure there, took his time, took a stride, found the opening, good, hard, low shot. LaSalle leads by one again.
John Wallace, also a tennis player. Elias was a Mountie player, playing hockey, never quit, teamwork. With his team tied 5-5, he just gave us a fine illustration of teamwork. Getting them back in front here. Murphy tried to cut in, could not. Couldn't get around David DuPont. Now Murphy tries to center one and couldn't get it to the stick of Matt Johnson. Shot down the ice right to the goalkeeper, Jason Pinto, and he'll cover it to get a face-off as LaSalle came racing in, trying to get some forechecking that never did materialize, but they do have the lead at 6-5. We talked earlier in tonight's coverage of this high school hockey championship from Providence, Rhode Island, about athletes and the grade averages and how they rise as they participate in more than one sport. Non-participant in any school activity at 2.48. Getting involved in activities around campus to 3.32.
And that's amazing. That's just a great statistic. All you young kids at home, look at that statistic. Understand what it is. It's not just athletics. It's band. It's drama. It's the glee club. It's the math team. It's anything that gets you involved in other events, getting involved with other students.
And now a 6-5 score. LaSalle Academy leading, but the Mount St. Charles Mounties move in off the right side. A centering pass, but it was too far for Trevor Hansen to handle. Hansen tied the game, remember, at 5-5 before John Wallace got the Rams in front again, 6-5. Mount St. Charles into the LaSalle zone, trying to get it back. And covering the left point was Hansen. It's jabbed away from Hansen and comes out through center ice. Picking it up and across the line is Sheehan, trying to cut in, round behind the net. He had the goaltender without a stick, but couldn't get out in front. Now that shot gets through the rebound. Hit it wide. Scott Parmentier had a chance to take a team into a lead by 2 goals for the first time tonight. LaSalle applying some pressure.
That was a great double save by Jason Pinto.
Now it's shot down the ice by Chris Perron. And LaSalle starts back. Both teams trying to make some player changes here. LaSalle had trouble clearing it out. Got Parmentier with it again. Parmentier gets checked on the boards, and the puck frozen. We've got an injured player. Dan Laverne down on the ice. Assistant coaches, training staff coming out to check on him.
Didn't really see what happened there, Chicks. I'm not sure if he got hit with a shot.
Pretty good role model if you want to be a hockey player.
Boy.
Raymond Bork.
Pretty good grade point average also.
Yes, sir.
Let's go down at one end. LaSalle leading by a goal had an outstanding opportunity with 6.5 minutes left to go to make this a 2-goal lead. Here's a shot from the point. Now Pinto does not have a stick, See the pad come out, make the save. Now watch the rebound right there. Left leg skate, right leg skate save. Outstanding.
And now as the play came out of the other end of the ice, watch the corner of your screen. Oh, I see he got hit by the puck. Jump out. Puck. In an effort to clear it out of the zone by the Rams of LaSalle Academy. And just now up in his skates is Dan Laverne and being held back to the Mount St. Charles players bench. Talking with their coach before the game, Bill Belisle, telling us that red line, white line. And his son saying, yes, Dad has coached that way forever. He doesn't call the players by name. He just says red line, white line. Bill Belisle at 61 says, if God gives me my health, I hope to be around for a few more years. I'd like to reach 500 victories. I think having 500 victories against the great caliber of high school hockey we have in Rhode Island is something you can really be proud of. You see his record. If he wins 20 games a year, he'll have it done.
When you talk about the white line, red line, when I was at Boston University, we had green line, red line, orange line. The line that you practiced with that week, the color of your jersey, that was the line you were on.
What line did you, what color did you seem to get most of the time?
I was red line a lot.
Uh-huh.
I was always on the red line.
And he brought us the red, white, and blue and the gold. And the shot just high and wide as Mount St. Charles tries to mount an attack. They have the puck again. And unable to do anything was Murphy. Chris Murphy has been very quiet in this game. He had an assist on the opening goal tonight, but not much more after that.
He's one you have to look for as this game winds down. He's their coaching guy. We talked about the start of the game. He's quiet, but not for long.
They're checking here. Right up Murphy and his teammate, Matt Johnson. Line mate, Murphy with the puck now. And he is ridden off. Nice play by David DuPont, and the Academy is able to clear it out. And Sousa back. Went to Trevor Hansen. Play is offside, and they'll get a face-off just outside the Mount St. Charles zone. Now 5 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in the third period, and the difference is a one-goal situation.